Look at this, isn't this exciting? We've got somewhere to take a shower. I have fitted a shower tray. First step in the whole shower build. Let me show you what we've done. Okay, in the last video I told you about the pros and cons of not framing the sides, and one of the cons was about hiding wires, because with the framing you could hide the wires in the frame and then put the cladding over the top. We haven't done that to save a little bit of space and money and time. What we are left with is the issue of hiding wires. So let me put this down. Right, so over here is where the shower is going to go, okay? Right there, that's the shower. And then here next to the shower is going to be a fridge up here. Underneath will be a pull-out toilet, hopefully. The problem is, there's going to be a load of cables that are coming from the electrical system, and they have to get behind the shower, because on this side of the wall, we're going to have the switches, the switchboard to turn everything on and off. Which means behind the shower we need the cables to run, and because I've already put this ply up and not framed, we don't have the space. So my first thought was to just put the cables across, box it in, and then build the shower over the top and make sure everything's waterproof. But what we have chosen to do instead is to put one extra sheet of plywood on the top. But first I've just attached these battens, a couple of 1-inch battens and a couple of 1/2-inch battens, and we're going to put an extra sheet the size of the shower on the top of here, like so. Press that up against, I would do if there wasn't something in the way. Press that up against, and I don't know if you can see from there, but what we're going to end up with up here is a 1-inch gap. And in that 1-inch gap, in between this 1-inch gap, up the top here, the other two are just not going to be used, but here, all the cables can run through there and through to the switchboard on the other side. And this sheet that we put on the top will be the back of our shower, and then we can build the walls on either side and waterproof it, and now we've got a shower. That's the theory. All right, that is done. Let me explain one more time what's going to happen. Cables are going to come across here and through the back of there, and then out of the other side and into the switchboard on the outside wall of the shower. So this wall that we've put in now, this second skin, is the back of the shower, which will be cladded in fake tiles, so it's all waterproof. And then let me show you what we've bought. 1 second. We have bought this shower tray. Well, we say bought, we've had it made, because the normal shower trays that you get online are a bit shitty and made of plastic and really thin, and they crack easily, and more to the point, they're fucking tiny. So this thing we've had made, it's solid, it's metal, dead sturdy, but it's big. It's bigger than normal, so I can fit in here, because I'm not the smallest of humans. I can fit in here. I can't even show you, hang on. I can fit in nice and comfortably, loads of space, have a shower, pull the toilet out, use that, whatever. Not cramped, not uncomfortable. Brilliant. So what I have to do with this thing is build a frame for it. I've got a bit of scrap wood, so I think we'll put a frame underneath, around the outside and one under the bottom, and we'll angle it so that the water drains towards the hole. There's a drain hole here. There's a drain hole here, which I haven't checked if that's the right place because I need to see underneath the van. But we'll build a frame around the outside and under and make sure that the water is pouring towards the hole. All right, I've made a frame out of some plywood, just literally screwed the ends together. And the shower tray, I'll just slot in and sit on there. The shower tray is flat. Obviously we don't want water to pool, so we have to angle this frame towards the drain hole. I'm thinking if we make a mark 1 centimetre down on the corner where the drain is going to go, and then sort of work it upwards, so halfway will be 5 centimetre, half a centimetre, and then it'll be up, and we can just plane this into an angle sloping towards this corner. That is my thought process. I don't know if that will work, but I think I'll try it and we'll see what happens. Right, let me show you from this angle. This is what I'm thinking. If that angle, if that corner up there is ground zero, let's say, then the drain hole will be over here. So this, from there, we're going to slope it down 1 centimetre less. So we're going to shave off in that direction, that diagonal direction, 1 centimetre. So if this corner is the finishing point, then set this to 1 centimetre. So it's 10 mil, 1 centimetre. I've made a line on both sides. So if that's 1 centimetre, then halfway at that corner there, diagonally will be half a centimetre. So I'll set that. What?
Taking him out for a walk.
All right, babe, I'll see you soon.
Okay.
So I'll set this to half a centimetre. Could I do this any slower? Bloody hell. Right, half a centimetre, which is there, make a mark. I'll do that on that side as well. I'll join these lines together, so it will gradually go from 1 centimetre to half a centimetre, and then from this side up to that corner, it will go to 0. And that way, hopefully, when I put the frame in, it should be angled perfectly down to the drain point. And as you just heard, Mrs. T in the background is taking the dog for a walk. It's not our dog, we're dog sitting this weekend, and she's not feeling the best. So she's sort of taking a back seat from the work this weekend, which is fine. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the line. That's going to be the highest point, and then it slowly tapers down to 5 mil there, and then it comes round and tapers down further to the deepest point, which is 1 centimetre difference in total. And hopefully that works. Now we just got to plane it down. Hello. This way. Good boy.
Can you come round here? Good boy. Good boy.
Just starting to rain. Brilliant.
Just starting to rain. Good timing.
That can bugger off.
Good timing.
That wasn't a great start. Two things. One, don't use a plane going across plywood because, yeah, I didn't think about that. Two, I've just stopped for a minute and I thought, why don't I just take the box apart and put the jigsaw on it and cut these bits off? and then put the box back together. Surely that'd be quicker. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, just looking at it, so I've put it back together, put the thing back in, so now there should be, the drainage hole is here, so there should be higher at that point coming down to this point. Looks wise, it looks fine, obviously nothing is going to be on display, so it doesn't matter, but it looks like it's worked just fine. Definitely a better idea using the jigsaw or a bandsaw if you've got one. I don't. The planer idea was just pure stupid. Right, obviously I want to test this, but I've got no level ground to put it on. My driveway is not level, so I've put a couple of bits of scrap wood, so that is now level that way, and it's level that way. Hopefully, if I rest it on there, and then we can pour some water in and see if it goes the right direction.
Come to heat your brew up.
Oh shit, yeah. Please. Alright. It just looks so high at that end. Whatever. Pour it in. Hopefully it goes that direction. It is doing.
No.
It's worked. It's worked.
Oh, thank you.
It's going exactly where we want it. I'm very happy with that.
Thank you. Don't need that. We don't want any barking.
Have a look at this. Pour in. And goes right towards where we want it to. Just to add a little bit of extra support on the bottom of the shower tray, I'm going to add a piece of plywood the same size so it fits inside the actual shower tray. I'm just going to cut this down to size and then screw it in. little drill. I really need to invest in a drill. And just like that, we have a shower tray. Hole's ready, and I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. Okay, we got the back of the shower put in yesterday. That is going to be the frame. I mean, the shower tray, obviously. So that will go there. The shower tray itself will fit inside. And if I've done it right, all the water will be angled down to this direction, which tests suggest it works. All we have to do, we've put the hole here. I had a look underneath, there is a space for a drain pipe. We're just going to drill straight through, put a drain in, job done. Right, I'm going to try and fix the shower base to the floor. I'm going to use a pocket hole jig to do that. It looks like this little thing. It's just a cheaper one from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. Never used one of these before, so I'm going to read these instructions, do a little test fixing and see if it works. Bloody hell. That's solid, that. That is really impressive. Right, so I've done something wrong because can you see that there's a little bit of screw sticking over the top? I need to figure out what I've done wrong. I was thinking about doing this whole shower built in one video, but because there's so many parts to it, it might end up just being this ridiculously long video that people end up getting bored at. So I'm going to cut that off there. We're just going to make this video solely for the shower tray build. Next video, hopefully we can start building the walls in and eventually end up with a shower, which will be exciting. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this hasn't been too shit of a video. I hope it's helped somebody out there like so many other videos have helped us. Please subscribe, leave any comments that you want. If we've done something wrong, hey ho, let us know. We might fix it, we might ignore it, who knows. Take care, guys.